Hey everyone, ever found yourself tangled in the guessing game of whether your crush is genuinely into you or just casually playing the field? You're definitely not riding this emotional roller coaster alone. Today, we're cracking the code with our video. Crush confusion? Find out if he's into you or just playing games. This is your go-to guide for slicing through the haze of mixed signals that have you questioning what's real and what's just flirty fluff. Think of the dating world like a complex board game where sometimes it feels like you're missing a few crucial pieces. Pretty frustrating, right? But hold on, because we're about to make some sense of this mess. We're pulling in some heavy-hitting advice from the Stoics. Yeah, those ancient philosophers who were all about seeing things as they truly are without the drama. So, why not apply a bit of that Stoic clarity to your love life? We're diving into how you can use their age-old wisdom to sort out the players from the stayers. Is your crush always saying the right things but never actually making plans? Or maybe they text you all day but go silent when it comes to setting a real date. We'll explore these behaviors and more, giving you the tools to decide if their interest is for real or if you're just the flavor of the week. Grab your detective hats and maybe a notepad because you'll want to take notes on this one. We're turning those confusing signals into clear signs, helping you navigate your romantic journey with a little more confidence and a lot less confusion. Let's get started on uncovering the truth behind your crush's intention and put an end to the guesswork once and for all. Ready? Let's dive into the world of modern dating with an ancient twist. Feeling pumped? Smash that like button and hit subscribe to Stoic Vogue for more awesome content. Number 1. Actions speak louder than words. Alright, let's dive into the age-old adage, actions speak louder than words. Especially when it comes to figuring out if someone is really into you or just stringing you along. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor, once said, "Small deeds done are better than great deeds planned." He wasn't chatting about dating, but his wisdom is spot on for relationships. Imagine you've been seeing someone who always tells you the sweetest thing. They text you good morning and good night and say you're on their mind a lot. That's great, right? But let's see how it holds up in real life. It's Friday evening, and they know you've had a tough week. Instead of just texting, they show up with your favorite takeout so you don't have to cook. Or consider when you talked about how much you love a certain author. A week later, they surprise you with tickets to that author's book talk. Actions like these, showing they remember what matters to you and taking steps to make your day better, are solid signs they truly care. On the flip side, if someone is all talk and no action, it might feel like they're always saying the right things without backing it up. They might tell you they can't wait to see you this weekend, but when the weekend comes, they're suddenly busy, or they cancel plans last minute. This gap between what they say and what they do can be telling. So, what can you do if you're sensing more words than action? First, set a standard for what you expect from them. Communicate that you appreciate their kind words, but you also value follow-through. If they really care, they'll start putting in the effort. Next, watch how they adapt to your needs. Are they listening and changing their behavior, or are they just making more empty promises? Ultimately, someone who's really into you will want to make you feel valued, not just through words, but through meaningful actions. They'll make the effort to see you, remember the little things that make you smile, and support you when you need it the most. These are the golden tickets that show someone's true intentions. If you're seeing these signs, you're likely on the right track. If not, it might be time to reconsider how much energy you're investing in the relationship. After all, you deserve someone who does more than just talk a good game. Number 2. Consistency is key. In the complex world of dating, consistency is your best friend. It's like the secret sauce that makes relationships strong and healthy. Stoic philosopher Epictetus hit the nail on the head when he linked confidence to reliability with his quote, "Confidence is the greatest friend." This couldn't be truer, especially when you're trying to figure out if your relationship has legs to stand on, or if you're just caught up in a fling. Let's say you've been seeing someone who seems perfect. They call when they say they will, make plans and stick to them. and their feelings towards you are clear and evident through their action. One week, they're all about long texts and heart emojis, and you're planning cozy movie nights. The next week, they're as cold as a winter breeze, barely replying to texts and making vague excuses. This kind of hot and cold behavior can leave you confused and anxious, not knowing where you stand. When someone's behavior towards you is consistent, like remembering your coffee order, consistently making time for you, or consistently showing respect for your boundaries, it builds a foundation of trust. This consistency is a clear signal that they are genuinely invested in what you two have. It means you're not just another contact in their phone, you are a priority. However, if the person you're dating swings from super interested to barely there, that's a red flag. This inconsistency can be emotionally draining. It's often a tactic used by people who are not seriously invested in the relationship but want to keep you around as an option. So, what steps can you take if you find yourself dealing with inconsistency? First, communicate openly about your feelings. Let them know that consistency is important to you, and see how they respond. Do they make an effort to change, or do they brush off your concerns? This reaction will tell you a lot about their intention. Second, set your boundaries. Decide what you are and are not willing to tolerate. If inconsistency is a deal breaker for you, be ready to stand firm on that. Lastly, observe if there are improvements over time or if their unpredictable behavior continues. Remember, you deserve someone who doesn't just come and go as they please. You deserve someone whose interest and commitment are as steady as a heartbeat. Consistency isn't just comforting, it's a sign of true commitment and respect in a relationship. So don't settle for less, because consistent love isn't just a bonus, it's essential for a healthy, happy relationship. Number 3, watch for mutual respect. Mutual respect in a relationship is like the roots of a tree. It's essential for growth and survival. Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher, once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This nugget of wisdom is all about recognizing your own value and ensuring others recognize it too. It's about expecting to be treated with the same level of respect you give out, especially in romantic relationships. Imagine you're planning to meet up with someone you've been seeing. You're excited, you've picked out an outfit, and you're ready to go. Now, if he consistently shows up late without a heads up, or worse, cancels last minute with flimsy excuses, it feels like a slap in the face. That's not respect. Respect is when he values your time as much as his own and communicates clearly if plans change. Respect also extends beyond just time management. It's about valuing your emotions and needs. If you're having a bad day and need to talk it out, does he listen attentively, or does he brush off your concerns and shift the conversation to something less heavy? A partner who respects you will listen and validate your feelings, not sideline them. So how do you ensure mutual respect in your relationship? Here are a few steps. Reflect on your self-worth. Like Epictetus suggests, take a moment to affirm what you value in yourself and what you expect from others. Knowing your worth is the first step to not settling for less. Communicate your expectations. Be clear about what respect means to you. Whether it's punctuality, listening skills, or support, let your partner know what you value. Observe actions over words. Actions will tell you everything you need to know about how much respect someone has for you. Watch how he treats you in different situations. Does he consider your needs, or is it all about him? Set boundaries. If he steps over a line, communicate that to him. Boundaries are a healthy way to protect your space and foster respect. Reciprocate respect. Show him the same level of respect you expect. Relationships are a two-way street, and showing respect will often encourage him to do the same. If after taking these steps you find that respect is still lacking, it might be time to reconsider the relationship's viability. Respect isn't just a part of a healthy relationship, it is the foundation. Without it, the relationship will struggle to flourish. Always remember, a relationship that respects you is one that deserves you. Number 4, future planning. Talking about the future in a relationship can be like peeking into a crystal ball. It gives you a glimpse of what's to come. Friedrich Nietzsche famously said, "He who has a why to live for can bear almost any how." This quote, while not from a Stoic, resonates deeply with the Stoic focus on living with purpose. In the context of relationships, when someone not only dreams about their future, but actively includes you in those dreams, it's a powerful sign that they see you as part of their why. Imagine you're casually chatting about upcoming events, and he mentions a concert happening in a few months, or a friend's wedding next year, and asks if you'd like to go with him. This isn't just making plans, it's him picturing you together with him in the future, indicating he's serious about the relationship. On the flip side, if he's vague about future plans or changes the subject when serious topics come up, might be a red flag. Here's how you can navigate these waters. Initiate conversations about the future. Casually bring up future events or goals and gauge his reaction. Does he engage enthusiastically, or does he dodge the discussion? Share your expectations. Clearly communicate that being included in future plans is important to you. This will set the stage for open dialogue about where you both see the relationship going. Observe his commitment level. Pay attention to whether he follows through with the future plans he mentions. Actions definitely speak louder than words here. Reflect on your relationship goals. Ensure that your aspirations and goals align. It's crucial that both partners are on the same page about where they see the relationship heading. After these steps, you feel he's still not including you in his future vision. It might be time to reassess the relationship's direction. Remember, a partner who values and envisions a future with you will make it known through both words and actions. Number 5. Peace, not confusion. When it comes to relationships, feeling at ease rather than on edge is a pretty good indicator that you're on the right track. Marcus Aurelius, a wise Stoic emperor, once said, "Tranquility is nothing else than the good ordering of the mind." This insight is golden, especially when you're trying to figure out if your relationship is the calming harbor or the stormy sea. Imagine it's the end of a long day, and you're looking forward to a comforting chat with him. But instead of feeling relaxed and uplifted after your conversation, you feel more confused and stressed. If you're spending more time trying to decode his texts or actions than enjoying the moments you share, that's a red flag. Relationship should be a source of support and comfort, not a puzzle that leaves you exhausted. Here's how you can strive for peace over confusion. Communicate openly. Often, confusion arises from misunderstanding. Have a frank conversation about how you feel. It's crucial to express that you value clarity and peace in your relationship. Reflect on your interactions. After your interactions, do you feel more serene or more anxious? Pay attention to these feelings as they're important indicators of the health of your relationship. Set expectations. Clearly state what you need for peace of mind. Whether it's clearer communication, more consistent behavior, or something else. Setting these expectations can help reduce confusion. Assess the response. How he responds to your needs for peace and clarity can tell you a lot about the future of the relationship. Is he willing to make efforts to bring more tranquility into the relationship? Take time for yourself. Sometimes, stepping back and taking some time for yourself can give you the space to evaluate the relationship more objectively. If your efforts to reduce confusion aren't met halfway, it might be a sign that this isn't the right relationship for you. Relationships should bring tranquility and joy, not constant uncertainty. Remember, a partner who is right for you will align with your need for peace and work together to maintain a calm and loving relationship. Number 6. Freedom to be yourself. Feeling free to be yourself around someone is like wearing your favorite comfy sweatshirt. It just feels right. Epictetus, sage from the Stoic era, placed a huge emphasis on freedom, asserting, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. This idea is super relevant when evaluating your relationships, especially romantic ones. Let's paint a picture. You're with someone and you find yourself constantly watching what you say, tweaking your opinions, or maybe even dressing differently just to align more closely with what you think they like. It's like you're stepping into a role every time you're around them. This is a major red flag. Feeling that you need to perform or wear a mask means you're not truly comfortable, and hence, not truly free. Now imagine the opposite scenario. You're with someone who laughs at your quirks, encourages your dreams, and listens intently, even when you talk about how much you love weird conspiracy theories or your secret passion for competitive dog grooming. In these moments, if you find yourself effortlessly opening up, showing your true self without a second thought, you're in a space of freedom. This is what real connection feels like. Here's how you can ensure you're in the right relationship that allows you to be yourself. Check your comfort levels. Notice whether you feel a sense of relief or tension when you're with them. Do you feel lighter or like you're walking on eggshells? Communicate your true thoughts. Start expressing your real opinions on small things. It's a good test to see how they react to your true self. Be your own judge. Reflect on your behaviors and feelings after your interactions. Are you more you or more what someone else wants? Establish boundaries. Clearly define what's okay and what's not for you in how you interact. Being yourself did not mean compromising your values. Observe their encouragement. Do they support and take interest in your unique hobbies and ideas? Encouragement is a sign of genuine respect for your individuality. If you find yourself having to suppress who you are, it might be time to rethink the relationship. True connection flourishes under the wings of freedom, not in the confines of performance. Remember, any relationship that's worth your time will celebrate you for who you are, not who it wants you to be. Number 7. Stoic reflection. Diving into the dating world can sometimes feel like navigating a minefield of mixed signals. It's easy to get wrapped up in what we hope is happening rather than seeing what really is. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, nails this with his reminder: everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This wise sentiment encourages us to step back and look at our romantic interactions with a clear, unclouded lens. Let's consider a typical scenario. You go on a few dates and they seem to go well. He's charming, he's engaging, and he says all the right things like, "I've never met anyone like you." It's tempting to start projecting all your hopes onto this new relationship, interpreting every text and gesture as proof he's the one. But are these feelings based on reality, or are you seeing what you want to see? Here's how to keep it real and ensure you're not just painting an idealized picture. Pause for perspective. After each interaction or date, take a moment to reflect. Were his compliments genuine or just flattery? Did he listen to your stories and remember the details later, or was he just nodding along? Seek consistency. Are his actions consistent with his words? If he says you're important to him, does he make time for you in his schedule? Ask for second opinions. Sometimes we're too close to the situation to see it clearly. Chat with friends or family about your interactions. They can offer a fresh perspective on whether it sounds like genuine interest. Note your feelings. How do you feel after spending time together? Confident and valued, or insecure and questioning? Your emotions can be a powerful indicator of the dynamic between you. Match actions to words. This is crucial. If he claims to be interested in a serious relationship, but only calls late at night, that's a mismatch you can't ignore. By approaching your budding relationship with a Stoic's eye, you can better discern if what you're experiencing is truly reflective of mutual interest, or if it's merely a beautiful illusion. Remember, understanding the true nature of your interactions helps you navigate them more wisely, ensuring your emotional investment is well placed. Wrapping up, navigating the twists and turns of romantic interests can often feel like trying to find your way through a dark, confusing labyrinth. It's tricky, sometimes frustrating. But remember, figuring out human behavior and intentions is a journey, not a race. By tapping into the wisdom of the Stoics, as we've explored today, you're armed with a sharper lens to assess whether your crush is genuinely into you or merely biding their time. In the realm of romance, and indeed in life, the importance of observing actions over words cannot be overstated. Actions truly speak volumes. Consistency in behavior, the respect they show towards you, their willingness to discuss the future, the peace they bring into your life, freedom to be your true self around them, and your reflections on these interactions are not just theoretical concepts. They are practical, actionable tools that can guide you in deciphering the signals you're receiving. Here's how you can apply this knowledge. Watch their actions. Do they match up with their words? This is your most reliable indicator. Seek consistency. Is there a stable pattern in their behavior, or does it fluctuate based on what seems convenient? Demand respect. You deserve it. If it's lacking, that's a clear signal. Talk about the future. Are they including you in their long-term visions, or do plans only extend to next weekend? Cherish your peace. If being around them feels more draining than fulfilling, take note. Maintain your independence. Don't lose yourself trying to blend into the version of you they prefer. Reflect deeply. Consider your interactions from a Stoic, objective viewpoint. Are you seeing things as they are, or as you wish them to be? These principles aren't just for navigating romantic pathways. They're applicable across all aspects of life, enhancing interpersonal relationships and personal growth. Every interaction you have is a step forward in your journey, a lesson to be learned. I'd love to hear from you all. Have you ever applied Stoic principles to your relationships? Drop a comment below, and let's start a conversation. And if you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with friends who might also benefit. Until next time, stay insightful, stay inspired, and love with wisdom. Cheers to loving smartly and living stoically.